What is up, y'all, and welcome back to Qui Nichelle on the channel. Y'all know we talk about fashion, beauty, and life. And today, I'm in the office because I am going to show y'all how I shop online being plus size. I'm going to show y'all the type of things that I stay away from, the type of things I go for, the type of fabric and different things like that I look for being plus size and shopping online. We're going to do maybe 2 websites in this video, and y'all should know how to purchase at least from 2 websites. One will show where you can see people in the stuff, and then the other one will not. So I want y'all to just kind of get the gist of how I go about it and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around, and I already have Fashion Nova up. Also, before we get into the video, I just do have on a cozy, soft sweater. I know y'all remember this sweater. And I just have a simple bun, honey, with a hoop earring. I'm very chillaxed. I just got off work. So, I said I'm going to, bring y'all something and show y'all how to shop online. But, go ahead and tell a friend about Qui Nichelle, because y'all know how we do on the channel. And we just going to get right into it. Okay, so we do have Fashion Nova up, and I just went to plus size dresses just so y'all can see, how I kind of go about, like I said, styling and stuff like that, what I look for, and, just all of that. So we're just going to start on this first row. This is just kind of not my style, so I wouldn't actually go for this or whatever. As you can see, the whole dress, that is for, I guess, a more formal type of get down. This I would absolutely wear. I have several dresses like this, so we're just gonna click on this one and just see what we can see. And then it will show you the back of the item, all of that, whatever. But this material, just by looking at it, it just gives me stretchy vibes. So I would definitely look at this. And then Fashion Nova it never shows you the people in it, as you can tell. It never shows you the people in it. You can read the reviews and stuff like that, but as we all know, reading reviews does not give you a full picture of what you're buying and stuff like that. So, just like I already thought, this was stretchy, and it is. So, as y'all can tell, it does have 60% cotton. Let me come a little bit closer so y'all can see. It does have 60% cotton, 35% rayon, and then 5% spandex. So off the top, I already know that this is a go. Rayon and spandex is like uber stretchy. And then it only has the 60% cotton. That dress is going to be like go to a plus size person. That is if you don't mind your back out. I personally don't own a back out dress, but again, if you are comfortable with that, this is all about like the material and the style, basically. So again, if you're comfortable with your back out, I personally wear shapewear, so I wouldn't personally get this, but you can tell by the material, if I wanted to do that, I definitely could, because this is very stretchy. If I did buy this, I would get a 3X just because the back is out. That's just my personal preference. And then it's like a mock neck. So let's go. It's like a mock neck. So I would definitely do 3X. And I don't feel like it would be tight, like too tight. And I don't feel like it would be too loose, So there's that. And we're going to move on to some other items. I'm going to try to show y'all quite a few items. Me personally, this is a really, really short dress. Really cute though. But I don't think that I would actually wear it because it's sequins. This style of dress. Let's just look at this style of dress. That split is so high on it. I would not get that because I have a bigger stomach. Now, if you plus size and you just have like a big bottom or something like that, that will be good for you if you like that style. Me personally, with my body type and body structure, I would not get this dress, which is why I rarely get dresses with like a split in the front, because I'm short and I have a big stomach. So to me, that would not make sense to get something like that. So that's why I'm a fan of like the I can do the 2 side splits or the 1 side split, and that's cool with me. This dress, I wouldn't even try it simply because of this right here. Very, very short, and it does not give me the illusion that it's going to be stretchy, but let's just check because we don't know until we actually check. Really pretty dress though. So we're going to read more. Now, as y'all can tell, this is saying 100% polyester. That could be stretchy and it could not be stretchy. Polyester is kind of funny because I have experienced stretchy polyester and non-stretchy. But I would not get this dress simply because of the split in the front and how high up it is. As you can tell, if she had any type of stomach, that would be a no-go. And then the fact that it's polyester, so we don't know if that's really going to stretch. So for me, that would be a no. And we're just going to move on to, let's see. Okay, we'll do this material because y'all never seen me in this material. You never see me in this material, one, because you see how shiny it is. I'm almost certain it's probably nylon. Nylon is not very stretchy. This right here, I just don't think it will be a go for me because of the material. But we're just gonna check it. Oh, it's polyester. So again, and then you see here it says no stretch. Some items do not even tell you whether it's stretchy or not, so you don't even know unless you actually buy it and just take a gamble. But this actually tells you no stretch and it's polyester. So you can see why I don't have anything this material. Well, I have stuff that's polyester, but not this shiny kind of material because it generally does not stretch. So let's just move on. Let's see something I would get. Okay. This dress is really, really cute. It is a bodycon, mock neck. It appears to be stretchy just by me looking at it. The model does have hips. She doesn't have a stomach, of course, but she does have hips, and she's kind of got chunky arms. So that's the kind of stuff I kind of look for on Fashion Nova. Now we're going to get to, okay, see, this one is 96% polyester and 4% spandex. That sounds like a little bit of spandex, but that actually may have stretch in it. And this actually says stretch, as you can see right here. So I would take a chance on getting something like this. I love the style of it. I just actually like the dress, and I didn't even see this when I put my order in. But that's neither here nor there. But again, this is something I would go for. Really, really cute. Love the design. Designs like this kind of actually take away from if you round or, you know, big or something like this. Some designs can kind of disguise it. And then you got some designs that can kind of enhance, you know, you being big. But we don't want to enhance that. We want to, you know, be as slim or smooth, shall I say, looking as possible and not looking bigger than we actually are. So this would be a go for me. I would definitely go with something like this. And also I probably would do a 3X just because of the mock neck of it. I wouldn't want a chance it being tight around my neck. So I would definitely do a 3X and something like this. And I personally have never purchased pants on Fashion Nova. Now I do know they have jeans, so I'll go to some jeans just so you can see, because even still, I know my body type. But if you know that you are plus size and you really don't have a stomach really, then you could definitely purchase off Fashion Nova. So my goal is to educate y'all, period, you know, on whatever I know about fashion. Even if it's something that I wouldn't wear or that I could not wear. Just like I did with the Shein jeans. Really good quality. They just did not fit for me. So I want to, of course, educate y'all on what I know, period, about fashion and how I go about something as far as shopping online. So these jeans, really cute. Just by straight looking at them, you don't know if they're stretchy or not. So, of course, you will go here to read more. Now, these might be actually really good for somebody who is slimmer because it has the 80% cotton, the polyester, and then that I think it's elastane, whatever that word is. That word is, the material is stretchy. I know because I have a lot of things with that in it, and it is stretchy. So these jeans could very well be good for somebody. And see, they don't let you know whether it's stretchy or not. So you literally would have to buy blind pretty much. But again, if you don't really have a stomach, me personally, with my shape, I wouldn't chance it just because I wouldn't. But if you know you don't have that much stomach, or you may be the size of the model or a little bit bigger, you know that they will work, and you kind of know what you can play with. So let me try to find some pants that has like a lot of stretch in them. Okay, now these, just by looking at these, I would assume that they have a lot of stretch just because of the model was kind of bigger on one of the pictures. This girl here, she has hips and she has thighs, so I would assume that these are stretchy, even though it looked like they kind of not zipped all the way, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just look at the material, because just like I said, just by looking at the model, I would assume that it has a lot of stretch because she is a bigger model. Okay, and we would be right. So this has 68% cotton, 30% polyester, and 2% spandex. I would assume that's very stretchy, and it says super stretch fabric, so it does even tell you that. But again, you can see this model has thick arms, she's got hips, and she's got thighs. So me personally, I would assume that these are stretchy jeans. But see, when you see it on a model like this, you can't really tell. She is kind of, let me scroll up a little bit. She is kind of hippie a little bit, but not as much as this girl, as you can clearly tell. And then this model, I guess it's the same girl, just turned around. But we can clearly see this model is plus size. So that's a little bit on jeans. And I think y'all kind of get the gist. So we're going to move on to good old Shein. And we're going to Shein because, hey y'all. So we're going to Shein because we all know that I want y'all to be able to see okay. So we all know on Shein that they do have plenty of models, and well, not necessarily plus size models, because I don't really oversee a lot of plus size models. But we do know that regular people post all the time on Shein, so we can look at the people and, physically see regular people with a big stomach and no butt. Or we can see the people with flat stomach or a big butt and a big stomach, because we're looking at regular people that are not, plus size models with flat stomachs. So we can see, apple shape, pear shape, the whole nine when we on Shein. So we're gonna go and look for some stuff. And again, I already educated y'all really on the jeans in that one Shein haul, where the jeans were really, really good quality. Some of them had more stretch than others. But again, if you are my size, I wouldn't recommend buying jeans on Shein. But if you, of course, are smaller, or you only have like a little pudge or something like that, you definitely can purchase jeans, good quality, on Shein. So we're going to actually go into dresses, because y'all know I always love dresses. So, screen. Okay. So just off the bat, let me go to plus size though, so we can get an accurate reading. And what we doing, dresses. Okay, so we'll start with this because y'all never seen me wear leather. And this is because I'm actually fearful of wearing leather, y'all. Simply because I don't want to wear a material that's going to make some kind of random little noise or something. I don't want to wear a material that may start peeling because, of course, this is not real leather. Which, I mean, you could just wear for this or that, you know, whatever. But I personally like this dress, but I just really skipped over it, y'all. And the split is kind of high in the back, but I know I could get that, you know, altered. But this dress is actually cute to me, and I'm actually kind of glad it was kind of first. And as you can tell, it is leather, and you see how the light is shining on it to let you know that it's really, really shiny. Of course, you know, they go to like a 20 or a 22, but those sizes are so different from like American sizes because American sizes of 4X is never a 20. They do have a description button here. And let me see. As you can tell, it does say fabric slight stretch. That could be good and that could be bad. We don't really know. They don't really tell you this amount of that on some of the items that you don't know if it's rayon, if it's this or if it's that. So, okay, we're on Shein. So, this girl here has a 0X. We'll click on hers. As you can tell, this girl is like not really plus size to me. She may be considered plus size because she may be in a double digit, but to me, I wouldn't consider her plus size. So her review would not be good for me to actually look at and determine whether I'm gonna purchase the dress or not. So we'll go to her. She's kind of chunky. She's not really just like huge or anything like that. But she does have a 0X, and as we can tell, she does have a stomach and she has thighs. But again, if you're not this size, you cannot look at her and determine if you can fit the dress. Again, a small person. She doesn't even have boobs. But let's just keep clicking until we see. She's a little bit chunky, but again, if you're bigger than that, you really cannot judge off of that. But we do see that she has a 1X. So we're getting a little bit higher in the size. But me personally, I want to see what the 4X is looking like. Simply because I know with this type of material, the chances of me getting it, I may have to get a 4X. Now, I'm already getting to where like this is a no. This girl is not even that big at all, and she has on a 3X. In my mind, the 4X is only a smidge bigger than this. Now, I will keep clicking because somebody else could be bigger than her. She might just have on a little bit too big dress for all we know. So, we want to keep going through the people until we actually see a plus size person closest to our size. And that's kind of helpful too. Y'all see how this person is showing like the seam and, you know, showing real close how the material on the inside of the dress is. That's also something good that you can look at to determine, you know, if this is right or not. Let's see, this girl got on a 3X and is way too big. Okay. Now this girl is a YouTuber. I don't know her name, but she is a YouTuber. But again, she is smaller than me. So I wouldn't even look at her to determine this or that. But as you can tell, she has a 1X and she's a little bit chunkier than some of the other girls that had on like a 3X. So in my mind, this dress does have some stretch on it. So we want to keep scrolling till we see a 4X. And y'all, I don't see nobody, but we're going to keep clicking until we see somebody with a 4X. Okay, now this girl got hips and all of that. And she has on that same 3X that slim girl had on. So now we know the dress actually does have stretch in it. So if you know that you're this size, you may have less hips and maybe a little bit more stomach, or you know, less butt or more butt. But you can tell that this thing is stretchy because she has hips and she has a small stomach. And look like she got thighs too. So it's stuff like that you want to look for. And we're gonna be done with this because we just showing, you know, what we would get, what we would not get, etc. So let's just see. Okay, we'll go with this because I actually like this dress. And I don't know, okay, so this is why I didn't get this dress, because this dress, just by looking at it, it appears to be stretchy. As you can see, it does have ruching here, but it just looks stretchy to me, okay? This right here, kind of, you can tell that it looks stretchy as well. And then by the knee. So with this, I did not get this because this is a button down. And if you got on something that's stretchy, but you plus size, you don't want these buttons pulling because it may not have enough stretch to where, you know, the buttons don't pull. And you know what size you are. Again, we can look at the description. And this description says medium stretch. That could be good and that could be bad. But what we want to do, we want to see somebody in it. We don't have nobody in it. So you would just have to play like, you know, Russian roulette with this and make a determination on if you feel like this had enough stretch in it. They show you her in different angles and stuff like that. So you can kind of see here that it does have stretch. But again, what I was telling y'all about this button, y'all see right there how this open. My boobs are way bigger than hers. And even if I got a 4X, I just really believe it would do some pulling like where the buttons are. So that's why I have not ordered this dress. But the dress is actually gorgeous. Really, really cute. And again, it didn't have anybody to compare or show you this or that. Dresses like this are gold. Gold, gold, gold to the plus size woman, honey. Gold. Y'all know I have a million dresses like this. Not to mention that they are good to be styled, dressed up and dressed down. But these dresses like this generally stretch a lot. And even how round I am, as y'all can tell in the videos, I can still do a 2X in some dresses that are like this. So let's check the description. Now it says slight stretch and it says polyester. But because it says polyester, we want to see people in the dress, right? Now you could go by this. I generally don't go by that because some people don't put the right, you know, ratings or whatever. We want to see the people in the dress. So we're going to get to this. Okay, she has on a 1X. We can clearly see that she may be a 1X. So she look a little bit smaller than the 1X to me, but I guess it's because I'm bigger. So we want to see somebody round, plus size, plus size. Then we're getting a little bit chunkier with her. She's got stomach. She's got a 2X. Okay, so we want to keep clicking. Again, pictures like this are really good where you can kind of see the fabric and stuff like that. So you can kind of look at stuff like that sometimes. Now we're getting, you know, a little bit chunkier. Y'all see her. She has on a 0X. And she's bigger than some of the other people that had on like a 1X. So we know this dress has stretch in it, right? See? She's a chunky girl and that's a 0X. So this is why I'm telling y'all, I could probably do a 2X depending on, you know, how I see the people in it. And seeing her in a 0X, I'm leaning more towards the 2X. Now you see this girl, she has on a 3X. It kind of look like the same size as the girl we just passed to me. So she might like her dresses a little bit more roomy. And it is, well, she's not positioned right, so we're going to skip her. We want to give this somebody that's really chunky, y'all. Okay, now y'all can see she has a stomach. She has on a 4X, but for me, I think the dress is too big because if you see all right here, that's like stretch material that could be stretched out with a body. So I would think that she got her dress too big. Okay, now we see somebody that's chunky and they're from the side, so you can kind of tell. Now you see she has a 4X. If you're looking right here, she has a 4X. For me, I would not get a 4X, even though I look bigger than her. I would not get a 4X because I wouldn't want it to fit like this at the bottom. I would want it to be more tailored and tighter on my thighs. So in my mind, I would definitely get a 3X in this dress just by looking at her, who's bigger than the other girls looks like. This is another 0X and we can clearly tell she's chunky. She has a 2X. For what reason? See? 2X. And we all just seen the bigger girls in a 0X, so we know that her dress is too big. Okay, this is a 4X. She is chunky, we can tell, but she's got bigger thighs than the other girl that was a 4X. But I still am leaning towards 3X. Okay, perfect. Y'all see how wide her hips are. She's got a little stomach, and she's got hips, and she's got thighs. She has on a 2X. So we know this dress definitely has stretch. Okay, so we're gonna do one more item because I really feel like y'all get the gist of what I'm saying and how I kind of go about shopping and shopping online. I do purchase a lot of clothes online, as y'all already know, and this is something I have to go over a lot shopping online. So we'll do this dress because I actually love this dress. Y'all know I absolutely love black. This dress is very cute. Love the see-through. But for me, if I got this, I would definitely have to wear a bra. So if I got this, I would literally be taking a chance simply because I know I have to wear a bra. This girl does not have on a bra at all. My boobs are bigger than hers, so that's something I would have to take into account. Not to mention, y'all see that this material is see-through. So items like this, you don't know if they're stretchy or not, because I have purchased both, where it has been like a lot of stretch in the sheer item, and then I have purchased items where there is not enough stretch in it at all. So of course we're gonna look at the details or the description. This just says slight stretch. So now we're gonna look at pictures because we don't know if slight is a lot or not. So we want to see people in a dress. This girl, we can't really tell because, let me move y'all a little bit closer. We can't really tell because she's so far back and she doesn't really have hips. So we want to see another girl that doesn't have hips. But this girl has on a 2X, and just by looking at it, that is too big to me. You see the bottom of it? I would assume that's too big. Again, she's not really showing enough for us to determine. And that's all the pictures we have. So if I had to think about this dress, I would say no, just because I didn't have enough information pretty much on it. And yeah, so let's just, hey y'all, so that is how I go about shopping online. I did want to bring y'all a full video of just showing y'all like several different items and stuff like that, because I showed them a little bit on a live, but I wanted to make a video just so y'all know how I actually go about it. I'm sitting either on my phone shopping online or I'm on my computer, as y'all seen. But everything I told y'all and how I look at the people's arms, I look at, you know, the chest, the thighs, the stomach, the everything, because For one, I'm short and I'm round. Now, you know your own body type. You could be tall and big, you could be short and big, whatever. So you can kind of look at those things like I do to determine on whether or not you can fit some of these things or whatever it is online. Now, of course, y'all know it has been times where I ordered things and I had to send them back, or I had to sell the item or give the item away, something like that. So nothing is 100%, and you're gonna take a gamble sometimes. But for the most part, you can kind of tell if you can fit the stuff by the things that I showed you and looking at the pictures and just stuff like that. So y'all, that is the end of this video. I definitely will be back on the channel. Y'all know I'm waiting on packages to show y'all some styles and put some clothes on and stuff like that. But we are, well, no, wait. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend about your girl, Qui Nichelle. But now we are out.